Well, hi folks, and welcome to another video from me, Brummy in the Highlands. I thought I'd do a quick video today from Stonehaven in Aberdeenshire, near Aberdeen. It's about 15 miles south of Aberdeen on the east coast there, and it's a glorious day today. I'm actually in the car park now, standing in Market Square. This is the main square in Stonehaven. Now if you look there, you can just see the clock tower. That's on the market building there. Now the clock tower was built in 1826 as it stands today, and then subsequent changes were made to it after that time. So I think the spire didn't arrive until about 1856. But it's a lovely structure there, and this is the main square. I would imagine years ago this is where they used to have all the markets, but we'll do a quick pan around. There we go. There's an old building just on the right there where the co-op is now, and that's millinery outfitting costumes. That's a very old building. We'll go and take a quick look at that, closer look at that. But it's a lovely place. The weather's good today. It's a little bit windy, so I will apologise for any of the audio. There we go, there's that building, and it's just a modern day co-op now. I like all the curved glass panels on the entrance to the doorways. Hopefully you can see that. So Market Square here in Stonehaven, and what we'll do, we'll have a wander about, and then we'll make our way down to the seafront, have a walk along there. So we're just on the main road through Stonehaven now, and if you look there just ahead of us, you've got the town hall building. There we go, that's built in like a red sandstone, similar to the sort of stonework you get in Inverness. Red sandstone. So we'll just head down Beachgate Lane now, and you can see we're heading towards the sea. There it is just there, coming into view. We'll make our way down here, and then we'll head towards the harbour, Stonehaven Harbour, which is really good. So we're continuing to walk down the beach now, folks. You can see there the sand appearing. So it's not all pebbles, there's bits of sand as well. And then if you look to your right here, we've got a wooden boardwalk which is fairly new. They started doing this during lockdown, I think it was, or just before lockdown. It's all finished now, and it's a very pleasant walk all the way along to Stonehaven Harbour. So what we'll do, we'll head along So we've got the bridge here. This is a fairly new bridge that takes you across the Carron Water. Now the Carron Water, I'm not sure if it's a river or a stream, but it's called the Carron Water, C-A-R-R-O-N, Carron Water. And all this here is brand new. About 2 years old now, this. So we've got a lovely bridge that takes you across the Carron Water, and that runs out into the sea there. So we'll just walk over the bridge that takes us over the Carron Water. There you go. Now I'm going to look to the right there. Just as you look down there, you'll see a fish and chip shop. That's one of the best fish and chip shops in Stonehaven, in my opinion. It's called the Karen Fish Bar. That's worth a visit if you're going and you like your fish and chips. There we go, we continue along this boardwalk, and then if you look to your left there, you'll just see the Karen water leading out into the sea. So as we make our way along this boardwalk, you'll see we'll come to some sculptures. We'll go and take a look at those. And you've got viewpoints as well just ahead of us there, people with the telescopes having a good look out to sea there. Little areas where you can sit and have your lunch. So we're just coming up to another picnic area, and you've got this mesh dolphin, look, one of the sculptures here. Now what you can do, or what people tend to do with this, is they take pebbles off the beach and start to fill it. So one of the other sculptures you've got now are these little ships. Look at these metal ships that have been made here. There we go. Now this one's the Harvester. After working for over 50 years at sea, it's time for the two Ians I would think that is, to hang up their nets for the last time and enjoy their retirement. 2022. How about that? Isn't that gorgeous? A little metal ship. That's the first one. Then you've got the second one here, and they're all the way along here. That's okay, folks, so we've got another one here, and this one we've got some famous faces here. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants, look, SpongeBob SquarePants. And there we've got a fish who's the captain of the boat. There he is, driving. And you've got some guy looking out with his binoculars. These are just fantastic. You can spend quite a time looking at these. Whoever's made them has done a really good job. We'll take a look at the next one. And they're all the way along here. All different ones. I can see a Viking ship in the distance as well. There we go. There's another one. There's not really any description on that one, but you get the idea. And we've got the Viking ship there. We'll just pan round, we'll take a quick look at this plaque. If you want to pause your video, you can. That tells you a little bit about Stonehaven just there. Now there we go, folks. You can see just the walk there. You've got the ship in just to the right. You can just see that white building ahead there now. That's the ship in, and to the left of that, if you walk along there to the left, and then you can take a coastal route all the way up the hill, which is about there. Follow it all the way around, and that will take you up to, eventually, up to Dunnottar Castle. Now, if you're feeling energetic, that's well worth doing. It really is. But it is very steep. It's not really wheelchair accessible, so if you've got mobility issues, you might think about going up to the main car park at the castle. But this is Stonehaven Harbour. Isn't this fantastic? Now, what they do on December the 31st, New Year's Eve, Hogmanay as it's called in Scotland, they have a fireball throwing competition. Now, it's a fireball festival. What people tend to do, they make a big ball out of waste material, attach a chain to it with a handle, and then they set it alight and walk through that street that you can see just up ahead in the distance in the middle of the shot there. They walk all along that street there, swinging this fireball around, and eventually when they get to the harbour, they throw it into the harbour there while it's alight. And there'll be a pipe band playing along to that as well. That's a local tradition here in Stonehaven on December the 31st, Hogmanay. So folks, just ahead of us there, we've got the lifeboat, the RL&I station here. Very important to have one of those near the sea. And then that's connected also to the coffee house, the old pier. And there we go, there's the shipping. Very quiet at the moment, but if you come in the summer you wouldn't get a seat out there. It'd be really, really busy. I like the old cobble streets as well, aren't they lovely? The old cobble streets. We'll just make our way around here. And there's a building down here I want to show you. It's a very old building. Now here in Stonehaven, the residents have solved the problem of potholes, and maybe the government here in the UK should take note of this, because look, they've solved the problem of potholes. They fill them with sandbags. It seems to work, and it probably lasts longer than the tarmac that they used to fill them with. So here we go, folks, Jubilee Court. And this is Jubilee House. Now this is originally an 18th century sail loft. I'll put the information on the screen there for you. Serving the local fishing community to mark Her Majesty the Queen's Silver Jubilee in 1977, and it was converted as a holiday home for groups and families and run by the Kincardineshire Silver Jubilee Trust. There we go. Look at how old that building is there, and the one next to it as well. Lovely old stone building. And just looking down there, that takes you back down to the beach there. So we've got the clock tower here, folks, down this street. There we go, isn't that wonderful? The old clock tower. We'll go and take a quick look at that. We're not across the road safely. Lots of people about today. We're very close to Easter weekend, so it's starting to get busy here in Stonehaven. So there we go. Built in 1790. I won't read it all out, but I'll do you a shot there so you can pause the screen if you want to. And it says in front of the clock tower stands the old Mercat Cross, originally dated to at least 1645. With the addition of a modern head added as a memorial of Queen Victoria's Jubilee in 1887. Let's have a look at that. And there it is. There it is. The Mercat Cross. That's quite a prominent feature here in Stonehaven, and you've got the date there, 1790, the townhouse. So just on the right here, I'm looking at these pillars with like an orange light fitting above it. This is very old, isn't it, this? Can you see that there? Isn't that gorgeous? Now again, we've got this red sandstone building, and this is Christian's house, built in 1712, apparently. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the artwork in that. That is really old. You can see it decaying there, rusting, but yeah, it's still standing. That's the main thing. Built in 1712, that one, folks. There we go, a bit about it there. Christian's house. I'll zoom in on that for you. There we go, folks, and we've got the Church of the Immaculate Conception. I don't think I've heard of that one before. Church of the Immaculate Conception. What a lovely looking church that. There we go, there's the sign for it. That's a grand looking church. I can't tell you much about that. But there we go. Yeah, just coming up on the left now, folks, this building here, Country Furniture. Now this is really, really old building. I think there's somebody in it now, but you just take a look at that. John Briggs, Persian rugs, furniture, pine and hardwood. That building is really, really old. And you can see the Market Tower clock there. There we go, and we'll take a detour now because I think it's time for lunch. And guess where I'm going? So we're just on the opposite side now, folks, to the harbour, and we're just going over this stretch of water here. This takes us down towards this bridge will take us down towards the outdoor heated swimming pool, which is quite famous here in Stonehaven. And this, what we're looking at here, is the Cowie waters, which leads out into the sea. So this area now we're coming into, this is where all the cafes are. You've got a static home park there that you can see in the distance. To the left of us here you've got the bowling green and some tennis courts there. And the outdoor swimming pool, which we'll go to. We can't actually go in it, it's not open. You'll see the wall that surrounds it, but it's one of the oldest outdoor swimming pools here in Stonehaven. Dates back to 1934. Let's go and check it out. Now, just as we make our way down towards the swimming pool, this green building on the left here, this shed, it is called the Stonehaven and District Men's Shed. So I think what you can do there, you can bring anything that you've got broken and they may try and fix it for you. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what the men's shed's all about. And then we've got various cafes beyond that, ice cream parlours, and then the campsite that we're heading towards now. But you can literally walk all along the coast there. You can't walk along the coast on the beach, but you can certainly climb up on the top of the cliffs there and take the coastal walk along the top edge of the cliffs there, all the way along. And we're coming into a little village called Cowie very shortly. A tiny little fishing village, very, very quaint. There we go, we've got Molly's Cafe Bar there. Next to that you've got the ice cream and dessert shops by the looks of it. So a few things for the kids as well. This always reminds me a little bit of a tiny Aberdeen. This area. If anybody's been to Aberdeen, you'll understand what I'm on about there. Now that white walled building that you can see just in front of us, that is the outdoor swimming pool, which dates back to 1934, but I don't think we can get into that. I believe the temperature inside there, once the water warms up, it gets to 29 degrees Celsius, so that would be quite good, wouldn't it? Let's go and have a closer look and see if we can take a quick peek inside. Not sure we can get in. So there's a door here, a gate here, and I think we can just take a peek at the swimming pool now through this gate. There we go. Oh, there's lots of work going on it, but there we go. So there we go, another section of the swimming pool there on the left, and we're just coming into this small village now. This is called Cowie, C-O-W-I-E. A lovely, quaint little fishing village, it really is. And if you do come to Stonehaven, just go and have a little walk around the village here and take a look at Cowie. I mean, it literally is stunning. The weather is glorious today. It's very windy, but the weather is glorious. The sea's coming in now. Some quite big waves there. Well, there we go, folks. Thanks for watching this video from me, Brummy in the Highlands, here in Stonehaven today. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, just press the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I've got a Facebook page as well, Brummy in the Highlands, and a YouTube channel. Go on there, check out all my other videos, and until the next time, from a very windy but lovely Stonehaven here in Aberdeenshire, I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.